Hello everyone. Hope you are all well. So let's start. So today is 8th April Wednesday. Yes, of course, my fourth video. So let's update you all with what's all going. So first let's begin with the courses. So yesterday, yes, I completed the C++ specialization which we were like doing the C++ part A, completed by the University of California, Santa Cruz. So what I actually did in my last, you can say, the assignment was to build a MST, a minimum spanning tree. It is just like the earlier Dijkstra algorithm, where we found the shortest path. So in this minimum spanning tree, we like link the nodes, or you can say the cities, in a path which is which is the shortest. If you can say, like, if you were an engineer and you were said to lie down cables for, like, you had three cities or four cities, you had to lie down the cables to all the four or three cities. So which is the, which path will give you the shortest path, so that the cost is like minimum for laying the cables. So this was all about uh, the final assignment. And I also had the, a final exam in which pointers and the, tricky questions of C++ were asked. So I made this MST. So this minimum spanning tree is made by using two algorithms. Number one is the Prim's algorithm. It is same like the Dijkstra algorithm. And the second one is the Kruskal's algorithm, which is just like, I will explain you later. So first, you can see my certificate here, but I'm showing you what I got after completing the course. So here is my certificate. You can see, I've got the University of Santa Cruz, California, Muhammad Arham. I successfully completed the course. So let's go and start with our visualization. Okay, yes. So let me first explain the concepts. Yes. So yes, let's start. So what actually I actually did was like, same, we can just take four cities, like this is A. Okay, this is A. Oh, sorry, the circle has become again greater. I'm sorry again, I'm making using my hands, so please forgive me for any bad drawings. Okay, this is B. Let's say this all are cities. This is C. Okay, this is D. And this is, you can say, E. Oh yeah. And now we have path the same, like from here to here, we have one path here, or here we can say a path. Here we can say a path. Can connect these two like this, or these two like this. Yes. And now we have some points like four. See guys, actually I'm doing this fast because in earlier video I was like in a flow, and I went so much in explaining that the video went up to like 37 minutes. So I'm sorry, I'm doing here fast. Let's take it the two, let's do it one, let's do here five. Okay. So what actually is this? Four is the path, okay, the weight or the value of this path, and three is the value, or the, four is here, the path distance, you can say, or the weight. So what we actually did in the what I actually did in this is was, again, I did the same thing. I Using the Prim's algorithm, I first made like you can see a list. Sorry, let's make a list here. Wait, it is taking so much time, so I'm just writing L, okay. So I made a list here in which we have to like write what is the distance from zero city to one city, from one to the zero city. Like if we take this as the starting city, so okay, if we take this as the starting city, so what is the distance from A to B? Okay, so we'll write here. Let's take this as okay, let's assume this is A. Let's take this as B. Let's take this as C. Let's take this as D, and this is E. Okay, so here from A to A, this is start, and this is, let's say, this is the end. So from A to A, what is the distance? It is obviously it is zero. Okay, from A to A it is zero, and from B to C we'll find out. And the next thing here I was a priority queue. So let's make the priority queue. Let's name it that PU, P and Q. So here we had the distance. Okay, D I'm taking, and the ID I mentioned it here. Okay, so yes, in this, what actually was that? Like first we were at A, so we're starting from A. We had to look at the nodes, okay, the B here and D here. So like 4 and 3. So this is actually pulls, see, it bubbles out the smaller one, okay, on the top. So we will get here the ID D. We are getting here the neighbor D, and with the val distance 3. And so approximately like so actually we'll do all this like next. Then here we have B, and the value is 4. Then we will cut out the first one. So we will from A to C, we are going to D with the value 3. This is the minimum. So from here we will go like this. Okay. Then from here we'll look at the neighbors. Okay. So from here you will see the neighbor is 3, but it is visited. We have written that D is the D value is 3. We have updated here. And so we can't go back here. Okay. So returning from here is now not like not possible because we have the minimum value here. So what we will do, we will look for its neighbor. So 4 is the minimum. We'll go from here. Then we will look its neighbor. So like 2. So yes, we can go to 2 because 4 is less than 4 is more than 2. Then we will go to 1 or 5. So we can choose one only. Okay. So we will see if all the cities are visited or not. So A is there, D is connected, B is connected, C is connected, and D is connected. So what we have got the wait, I'm showing. So what we will do is that which color to choose is green. So what we will do is we will just go from here. Oh, sorry, the color is bad. So we have got the way. See, we will go from here, then we will go to here, then we'll go to here, and then we will connect the city here. See, we have connected all the cities, and let's say we take the example, we are laying the cable. So we line the cable from here to here, here to here, and here to here, and here to here. What will happen? We are getting the least distance. Okay, so if we go from here to 4 2, then we will connect like this. These 5 and these 4 are the largest path, you can say. So we are actually finding the shortest path. So now let's come on, fastly move to the code so that the time will go fast. So let's, yeah, so see what I've done in the code. Yeah, see, you can see here the again the definition of the MST, minimum spanning tree, and the Prim's algorithm to find the minimum path. So yes, we just as the Dexter algorithm, we have declared the preprocessors and all we have included all the libraries for the need. So iStream for IO and Q for the priority queue, vector for the vector is just list, and utility for the pair, and the functional for grid and all. Actually, this is not needed, I think. Yes. So see, we it is the same graph that we made for the Dexter algorithm. Okay, the same matrix. Now we had the same function. Yes, we had the same this all. And now yes, this is the change in this code, the prim function. We had changed this here. This function is what we have changed. So actually we are giving the same graph in the starting node. We are getting all those, calculating the, yeah, we are here. See, here, these are the priority queue which I was talking in the concepts. And this is the bool. We mark if that city is visited or not, and this is the tree. If the city is in the tree or not, this is the bool. That tells if the city is in the tree or not. Otherwise, we will have a loop. Like we can go to the same city again and again. So yeah, let's go to these are the minimum age, all those, you know, minimum, we are putting the minimum age means the starting node to zero, as we can see from A to A to zero only. So this is the loop that will find its neighbor and get the find the weight from the starting to the neighbors, and we'll get the minimum all those. Okay. So yeah, this is the main function which just gives the output. So let's run the program first. Yeah, s for e plus st.cpp/o. Yeah, the program has compiled, so let's run it. But actually, we don't have the input file. See here, it is actually taking an input file. You can see here, see the standard in. So we'll input the file. So then it will like process. So I'm just entering some random numbers like C, two nodes, three nodes, one here, two here, three here, four here. It will output five, and then six, then seven, and then eight, nine. Yes. So the MST call to cost was zero. This is actually, like I just put the random number. So let's clear this up and remove this. So now, actually, I also didn't know, I was just inputting a random number, so the output came zero. But yeah, if I had the file, then I would have shown you. So now let's move to the next thing, that what was in our aim. No, yeah. So we have done the C++. Yeah. So the next step, the next thing that I'm going to start is the Google's Fundamental of IT Supports. Okay, the Google's Fundamental of IT Support course, and I've completed the two courses in the, means it is a professional certificate. It has 3 to 4 courses. So I've done the two courses. So I will be starting the third course, the operating system and you becoming the power user. It is the course name. So in this course, I will learn like the command shell prompts and how to interact the computers using the PowerShell and the terminals. So yeah, and for this, the Chinese for beginners course, I have learned. So yeah, in Chinese, I'm learning. You can, yeah, in Chinese, I'm learning. Okay, in Chinese, money. Money. uh, This money, or the currency is called like Kwai. Yes, Kwai. It is called Kwai. So like Kwai. Kwai is one, yes, 1 rupee, or in India you say 1 rupee, or something like $1. And like Kwai, she Kwai, 12 Kwai, 12. It is just like I know the numbers. She are she are all those numbers. So yeah, I'm like Kwai is called the money, and I'm just doing it with like 1 rupee or 2 rupee or 3 rupee or four, six or nine, something like those. Yes. So actually, I have forgot the word is. I know one is called the Kwai, and 10 is called the she, and 11 is called like she and Tian is like two or something. I'm sorry for the mistakes. Like, yes, I have to revise. So that's why I'm like so much confused. So now let's go to the sports part. In the calisthenics, I did pull-ups, some push-ups, and I also added some dips. So that was my calisthenics journey, and I am actually aiming for the handstand. So let's see what will be the end result. And the football, you can see I had a match. Yes, I played match yesterday only. So it was like my second or third in a week. The match was, and for the martial arts, I didn't do anything. because yeah, just like I escaped. I didn't do it. Sorry. So this was all the journey for today, and that's it. Inshallah, we'll meet the next time. Xie xie and Zai Qian, as the Chinese say. Thank you. See you again. So, bye.